Hey guys, so welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm super excited for 2020. I'm super excited to be finally putting some energy into this channel. And I wanted to just share, first off, the reasons that I haven't started a YouTube channel already, or actually have been putting stuff out there, because I think um, a lot of other people might be able to relate to this. And the reason is because I thought that I needed to be perfect. I thought that in order to share my knowledge, my experience, my dreams, I had to be the picture of perfection. My mind has just constantly been repeating, how can I teach conscious parenting and the wisdom that I have when I'm still learning it myself? And why haven't I accomplished this, my mission yet? I haven't. It's an ongoing journey. It's not something that a class that you take, or a book that you read and then you just integrate all of it all in 1 month. And so, yeah, my mind has always been, how can I share this? How can I put myself out there and coach parents and give people advice, even though I have so much to say and so much to share? How can I do it when I'm still integrating it myself? And I've always felt like I'm never in a place where I'm good enough. Um, and so would always ask myself, well, when will I be good enough? When will I be ready to share? When I never yell again, when I don't lose my cool anymore, when I don't make mistakes, when I am able to show up for my audience in the way that um, most business models tell you that you need to. And that was the whole other portion of this reason that I haven't put myself out there, is because um, I'm watching all of these other successful people, and I've learned a lot about business, running a home-based business, an online business, marketing, and all of the rules for success have been barriers for me. Um, the steps to get successful followers, the rules and the orders that you need to follow in order to make the results happen. And looking good in front of the camera is one of them. The video and sound quality is another one. It should be professional, and I'm a perfectionist, sort of, so I tend to strive for those qualities. And but the reality is all of that stuff, all of those expectations, and me wanting to fit into that box of expectations is just a metaphor for my entire life, and why I haven't put myself out there. So all of that shit has just stopped me from getting my message out there. And there's so much that I want to say and share, and I haven't done it because I couldn't live up to it. And I couldn't be perfect, and it was too scary to be imperfect and vulnerable in front of all of you. And so this year I'm stepping into um, that imperfection and loving myself through that imperfection. I'm not ever going to be what perfect means to each of you, and I'm no longer striving for that. In my yoga practice, I learned a valuable mantra, which has kind of become an affirmation for me um, over the last 4 or 5 years. And it goes, I am what I am, and that is enough. So here I am, ready to share with you, and doing it on my own terms. The inspiration to create a video, or to have a discussion, to create a post, it comes when it comes. I am a super cyclical being. I flow on this spectrum of extremes, and sometimes, um, sometimes I am just like down for the count. I'm deep in my shadow work, and I just have nothing to say at that time. And I have a process of how I move through it. And when I do, and I come out the other side, which I always do, and I know that I will, then I'll have something to share again. But to promise you a 60-minute video or interview every Monday, it's just not something that I can make happen right now. I I have 4 young kids, and they are my highest priority. My presence with them is my highest value. And so, yeah, when a video won't upload, I live in the country, my internet is super sketchy, and yeah, if it won't upload and I'm getting pissy and the kids are driving me nuts because I'm trying to focus on something, and they're like, "Mom, stop working and come and do this." And I'm like, "But I have to do this work." That's my signal to let it go and leave it for the next day. And sometimes it takes me a week to upload a video. I know this is country life. This is how it is. And I also value living in the country. So this is how it is. And um, I believe embracing this imperfection is part of this conscious parenting movement that I'm always talking about. So, um, and the other aspect I would suggest for all of you, if you haven't already kind of figured out um, what your goal is, what you want to accomplish in this year, 2020, then I think the first step is always getting clear about what's most important to you, and then what's second, and then what's third, and shifting your whole life to live in alignment with those values. And when we're living in alignment with our values, then we are in our integrity. And integrity is absolutely everything in a world that is so full of fakeness. And we're all looking to each other for inspiration, which is fabulous. Gosh, I'm so inspired by so many people out there, so many mothers that are creating successful businesses and careers, and parenting in a completely evolutionary way. But I'm not them, and we can get into these places where we're trying to fit into the mold of what's working for someone else, and it just doesn't work like that. So come back to yourself, shut down everything and get an old fashioned piece of paper and just write down, what do I value most? And then what's next? And next. And what do I need to get rid of in order to be in alignment with these highest values? And start with that. So thank you for listening to this video. It is Tuesday, and I am hoping to get this up on Tuesday, but who knows, right? And we're just going to leave it at that. It gets up when it gets up, and you listen to this when you listen to this, whether it's a year later or 2 years later or a week later. So see ya for now.